Having said that, let's introduce our two competitors. Our first player is from Finland. This gentleman's a two-time U.S. Open 9-ball champion, back-to-back. He holds 2 world titles in 9-ball and 10-ball, and he is a member of the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame. He's sponsored by Mez, by Tom Chalk, by Shadow Tight, and he's known as the Iceman. Would you kindly welcome Mika Immonen? Thank you very much. His opponent's from Austria. This gentleman's a former World Cup of Pool champion. He's also the defending 14-1 champion of this event, although it was at a different location last year. He's still our defending champion, looking for 2 in a row. Also sponsored by Mez, Exceed Cues, the Grand Casino, and Onboard Sportswear. We know him as the Panda. Please welcome Mario He. Okay, gentlemen, please lag for the break. Your official timekeeper is Hugh Kringle, and I'm going to send it to the comm box now to Mark Wilson and Mike Sigel.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. World-class pool brought to you by Accu-Stats. Mark Wilson along with world champion Mike Sigel. Mike, give us something to look for in this one.
Well, this one, both players are straight pool players, but I have to give the edge to Mika. I saw he yesterday run a big run. I'm not really familiar with his game, but Mika is a top straight pool player. We're going to see balls run correctly, hopefully.
Mario, he won this tournament last year, so he's no joke. He can hit a big run at any time.
Oh, yes. Let's see what we have here. All right. Okay, well, of course, in straight pool, they're playing like 150 points now, which is a regulation world championship type format. And, of course, the break is a disadvantage. So he's going to try and hit 2 balls to a cushion and get the cue ball froze on the end rail. That's like ideal if he can do that. Okay, there's 1, 2, and the cue ball's coming up. He's nice. Walking back,
Very nice.
And I'd say that's doable. I mean, that's a good one. In straight pool, you got to watch out for what they call all kind of combinations, kiss shots, billiards in the stack. So even though the balls look clumped together, a lot of times there's a shot if the player sees it. That's possible because the only ball he's really got is the 5, and I don't really see a. It looks kind of low to me, so
it's not a great future. Yeah, you're not going to get into the stack. Cue ball will have to carry him into the 15 to try to develop a shot. So
yeah,
I think it's going to be a safety play.
Well, he hasn't said anything.
Cutting it.
Oh, boy, I can't believe that didn't fall. It tried to fall.
He didn't hit it bad. It's just left hanging. Earlier in the week, that definitely falls.
Well, Mika has he can play the 15, my guess, get on the end rail. You see the 5 is on the long rail side of the pocket. He gets on the end rail, cuts the 5 a little bit, and goes right into the 8-2, the black and blue ball, and splatter him all over the table, if he hits it good. Of course, he's looking at something else there. The problem in straight pool is you never know if it's your last shot. You know, they're capable of running the whole match, 150 and out. It's not like, oh, I see what he did. That was smart. That was a good one. He tickled him knowing he had the 5. Yeah, they didn't open up. A lot of times you got to pick.
Those balls were loose in the rack, so when you go into them, that doesn't separate the stack quite as much. Now you can play the 11.
Yeah, I thought he'd get more angle on the 11 side.
He overdrew it just a little bit.
He might be able to do something. That 5 is hanging. We've talked about that before playing 9-ball. That 5 ball is deep, and it really can only be judged if he goes on the bottom rail, the short rail. Now he's going to try and kick maybe the 7-ish. There you go. That's a good shot. See, that 7 came out now for what we call a break shot if he gets an angle.
Yeah, very productive.
Yeah, I think he may play the 11 and hold the cue ball, but he's not doing that.
Looks like the 9 would billiard in the.
Oh, he's going for the 6.
Or maybe the 9.
Boy, or the 9, right? And into the 5, right? Oh, there you go. 4-ball combination. Aha, now we see it. Very
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't hit that harder.
I know. I think I would have jacked up and hit that baby.
Yeah, that was a little bit odd. I think he's okay. Well, I shouldn't say that. Off the overhead, looks like the 3 goes. If it doesn't, he's in big trouble.
I don't know if it goes, because if it does, he would have shot it. I know, I
Right
see it.
here
Yeah.
is just close, so we don't know if it goes for sure.
It must, yeah.
It must, yeah. Mika's a very emotional player. He's a 52-year-old cancer survivor.
He's still not out of the woods. I believe he's going to cut the 1 in and try and play for the 11 some kind of way. Nice shot. Side pocket, way too hard. Table's very fast. He still may play this in the side, because the 6, the green ball goes and can break the cluster up. Let's see what he does here. There's a nice shot. He went to the side rail, end rail to kill the cue ball, but
Pretty nice. Got a little thin.
He's shooting it.
Is he? I think he's going up table. Oh, he's shooting it. You're right.
Missed it. And put the cue ball in the bad spot. He made, well, when he shot that combination, we both thought he was going to hit that much harder, break him up. All right, well, he is up. He's going to play the 6, I'm pretty sure of that. But where's the cue ball going? That's the question. Probably just bunt it, come up for the 14, greens, or just something. Wow, he didn't want to go up that far. Does the 13 go on a combination, the 12-13?
Looks a little high, but I don't know.
I mean, he's got some open balls, but he's considering he assumes he may make these and get a break shot.
Mario, he is firepower supreme. He's shooting at the 12. No, he's shooting at the combination. So to answer your question, yes, it does go.
Yeah, and he tried to kick the 10 differently.
Now the 12 into the side, not a cupcake. He does possess tremendous firepower, though.
Nice shot. Very nice. I'll probably use the 4 or the 14 in the side for his break shot.
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
If he was going to play the 14 in the side, he would like to have the cue ball right where it's at now. After shooting these next 2 balls, if he can get that cue ball back there. I think that plays better than the 4 ball, too.
Oh, yeah, right there. Looks like he's playing the 4.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 4, 10, and get back the cue ball back to where the 14 was at. Well, now it looks
tricky.
like, I don't know if we can grab the overhead real quick. Now it's here, and he would like to get here so he can play the 14 to the side and 2 rails back into the stack over here.
Yeah. A lot of angles.
Pretty big margin of error on the position play here. Slow it down, slow it down. You want to keep the speed on the cue ball.
Oh, he's perfect.
He's pretty good. I don't know.
Score is Mika 9. Mario 5.
All right, so
Mario's on the run of 5.
maybe show that again. But he's going to try. He wants to clip. You see the red and the blue and the orange ball
Right.
in the bottom, well, the lower part of the screen. He wants to try and hit those so he
Let
doesn't
us
get
grab
saved.
the overhead real quick. Okay, so he wants to go here, into here, and then the running English comes out here and then trickles up like
Right.
this.
See how he does it. Perfect. Hit it perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Whoa.
horrible scratch there.
Oh, that's
I've
pretty
never
ugly.
seen that scratch. How you like that? Never. Well,
now-
he didn't have to kill. I mean, he hit it hard, but maybe he hit it a little too hard, because you're only trying to clip out 2, 3, possibly 4 balls. So, but it still was very unlucky.
Now, strategically, let's say Immonen runs a bunch of balls here. He's already on a foul, so if he gets trapped, he can just take an intentional foul himself rather than try to play a safety if he's in an awkward spot.
Yeah, for sure. When you have a man on a foul in straight pool, it's very big.
It's a crucial thing to remember, and modern-day straight pool players sometimes forget. He got pretty thin here.
I thought he might use the 1 there and break him because he got, and plus I don't think he can reach it that well. Yeah, well, if he makes it, the balls are going to open up for sure. Nice shot. Oh, he got a nice kiss. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh. The hand flick. He's all right.
Maybe that 12 goes. If not, he has the 2 in the side comfortably.
The 7, I believe, goes, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing
12.
the 15.
Yeah,
12,
no,
right.
12 be better if he can get that.
Nice.
He did. Now, this will dislodge the rest of the pack enough that he can play him. You have to be careful that you don't rub the 8 ball down there on top of the clutter. He didn't.
No, he drew out
Yeah.
to make sure that he didn't get safe for some unknown reason. Now they're open. I mean, you got the 9 and 13 looking ahead as break shots. I mean, the only issue is the 3 and 11, but there's so many balls near it, I don't think that's going to be a problem of changing the. There you go. He went right for it. Well, does he have the 5?
He got ugly.
He got a. Yeah, look what he did there. That was a little.
Oh, he did get the 5.
He's all right.
Okay. Well,
now it's just a matter of picking him off really anyway. He wants to leave. I'm not sure if he has the 13 or the 9.
the 13-2. The 2 should be the second to the last ball, and then the 13 will be the break shot.
Well, he's playing the 9, so you know right away that's not the break shot. Back and forth. And watch that. He gets a lot of hand flicks. I got the over and under at 30. Nice.
He has a very powerful and accurate stroke, so shot making with power is Mika's strength.
He got a little more angle than he'd like. These guys play for these bigger angles today. See, because he may have to hit a ball or hit this really good. See what he did? I didn't like that shot. See, look what he did.
There's a
Wow, how could he? He knows better than that.
You can't go into balls and just always hope that it turns out okay. Most of the time it does, which sort of provides the validation for doing it wrong, and then here we go.
Yeah, that was a poor choice for sure.
Inexcusable by a world champion to just sail it in there casually.
Yeah, because he didn't have to hit anything. He got too big of an angle on the 14, and he could have played that differently, but he gambled, and that's what happens. He froze on the ball. He has nothing. I mean, a cross-side bank. But in straight pool, I mean, honestly, when you see, years ago when we played it a lot, of course, they don't play that much straight pool today, guys would be running hundreds like nothing. Look at this shot.
What a shot.
Oh,
what a recovery shot. Very
wow.
good. Very good.
Wow. Incredible. Well, he may not play the 3 now because, he's definitely going to play the 13.
Yeah, so there goes our break shot. So we're going to have to scramble here at the end.
Well, he's got the 11 or 2 are not bad if he gets good on the side pockets. The tables are very fast, so far he has not underhit a shot. But it'll take him a little bit to get used to it. The tournament where they've been playing, Ralph Souquet told me that the tables are playing slower, so he's just not used to this one for whatever reason. All right. Now he can stop in the rack, and then you get cue ball in hand.
Great. That'd be great. Good
Perfect.
call, Mike.
Yeah. So now he played that to get straight on the 3. Now he has cue ball in hand for the 11 in the side. And when he shoots it, he wants to cut the 11 and hit the head 2 balls.
For those less familiar with straight pool, when Mike says ball in hand, he means behind the head string. You get to place it anywhere. And this is the one odd shot. In the event that the object ball is in the behind the head string, you can place the cue ball right on the head spot and play backwards. That's the only time you can do that.
But you can't move the cue ball. If the 11's in the rack, it spots up table where his cue ball is about a foot away, and the cue ball it has to lay where it is. You can't move the cue ball and that ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you went into something different. But yes, that's true. I was just talking about you could play backwards.
Right.
It's the only time you can
you're
do
right.
that.
Right. Yeah.
Shoot back into the behind the head string.
So he wants to play the 11 and go right into the head. It looks like the 9 and the 7. And he did it perfect.
What a shot. What
nothing,
a shot.
Yeah, nothing. See how nice if you hit the side of the rack, you'd scratch.
Very good.
Yeah, he hit that perfect. So here's the thing with straight pool. You know, they played it on Wide World of Sports, this and that. Like, he might play the 12, or now he's playing the 6. If he played the 12, people are thinking, well, how come he didn't shoot that one that's right in the hanging there?
Yeah.
That's why we went to 9-ball, because 9-ball is much easier, faster. It's got more excitement. All right, he's playing a 14 down the corner. Boy, he got a little careless on the 6 and that ball. I wouldn't want to be shooting this, even though it's doable. Look at this. Missed it. See, and you know what that was? He punched it with no English, and the ball's grabbed a little. Right, he tried to hit down, and when you do that, you got to make sure you cut it enough. And that's exactly what happened. He got careless again with the 6 and 12. He didn't have to do anything like that. Maybe it's too early and he's not thinking.
No, over the years, Mika, relies on tempo. He's a kind of a rhythm. He plays fast. He goes by gut feel, and he's sometimes a little bit careless. He's a, powerful shot maker, powerful stroke, but sometimes he relies on that just a bit too much. If there was going to be a knock on Mika, it would be really sometimes his self-discipline, and sometimes that, ventures into his attitude. He gets negative or downtrodden.
Yeah, he got very careless there. And same as the other shot when the last rack where he got stuck on the 3. He knows better than that. It's just careless. I mean, he's, I've said before, winning tournaments, here's what, you're playing 6-7 days normally. That means you may wake up one day, you don't quite feel good, you're not thinking right, you're foggy. You had an argument with your girlfriend/wife. And the concentration is very tight because you can't make mistakes normally in any pool game, especially this one.
Now, you got down here pretty low.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be hard to get that cue ball out from down here on the end rail. I think he can do it with right-hand spin.
Well, I think he's just...
He goes top.
I think he's just got to hit it firm. I mean, he can't get tricky with the cue ball. Just hit a high ball, maybe a hair to the right of center.
Yep.
Hit the rail and come out. I don't know. He's in a bad spot here for sure.
He didn't play a very good position play from that ball down the end rail to get down here. That really wasn't the right shot.
He could get safe here if he clips the 2 wrong. See, with the spin, if he didn't put the English on it, he might have come right back into the pile. Yeah, I think he's good. Yeah, that was a good shot.
13 is going to be the break ball.
Well, he's got the 5 in the side. Will tickle that little clump over there. Play the 9. The 9, if the 7 goes in the side, or he play for the 15 and 1. Okay, 7 goes in the side. So he can play that. Then he's going to probably play the orange ball on the side, tickle and break up those balls. And the 15 and 1, the yellow ball and the maroon stripe, both go in the opposite pocket. So he can't really get in a bad position. Yeah, so play. And you don't have to kill this. All he's trying to do is tickle the balls. I'd hit this a hair low. Kind of firm. Because he might be able to get... Ideally, he gets in the middle of the 10 and 2, and then it'll separate him. See, he hit the 10 a little too much. It's okay, but if he'd have hit the middle, they would have both separated. But
now the 10 will probably be his key ball when you get on here.
Yeah, possibly.
You play the draw back at the 1, then the 15, 2, 10, or he can go... I don't know how straight this is. He can go 1, 2... 15, 10, last.
Yeah, he's got a little funny here. He's going to foul this out. Okay, so he's playing the 10-2 maroon stripe.
Yeah, 15 will be the key ball now.
Yeah, and those are a little, you have to get perfect on the 15. You don't want a ton of angle, but you don't want a little bit. Of course, you can always stop in the rack. Very nice. He's good there. He can just smooth it in.
Yesterday, Mike was talking about shot making in straight pool being more challenging than shot making is a 9-ball, and I understand what he was saying. It's like the mid-length shots become more difficult in straight pool. I guess we're playing them so much more often in 9-ball.
Oh yeah.
Or there's another thing too. In 9-ball, you can get an inside angle or an outside angle, and both work. In straight pool, only one angle works.
Right.
So,
Interesting.
it's kind of, yeah.
Oh, he ran those good.
This is the only angle that works good to get
Yeah.
on this. If he had the other angle, then he's got to manipulate.
Well, when the ball is close to the rack, which it is, you always want, of course, I went through this yesterday, but maybe if we get the overhead, we can show it again. Aha. So you see how this line goes straight down the table parallel to this, okay? He wants the cue ball to our left of that line when the ball is close to the rail. If the ball's sitting out here, the cue ball here inside this parallel line, right?
Gotcha.
And that's a better break shot. So when you play, there we go. And when you play a lot of straight pull, see, he just wants to hit this firm and low, and the cue ball usually slides to the side rail. You don't have to kill this and draw it all the way up table. Firm, low. Very nice. See, that's perfect. You can't hit it any better. Look, and see how they opened?
Yes.
Because he had the right angle on the right break shot. So good straight pool players know when the break shot is wherever it is. They know because they played it 1,000 times. They know exactly where to get, how to hit it. And you look at this result. I mean, almost everything is open. You got the 4 and 6, but that's not an issue. The 8, I believe, goes by the 12.
No, that was a great break shot
Yeah,
there. It really
beautiful.
did some damage to the rack. And now there's just a couple little areas that need to be cleaned up, but for the most part, everything's straightforward.
Yeah, I don't. Actually, the 8 and 12 may be tied up. I don't know.
But just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's blocking the 3 to 10 and the 14. So what you want to try and do in straight pool is immediately take away the balls closest to the pockets to open it up for the other balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's a lot of strategy to straight pool. So let's see what he's doing here. Now, see, he's leaving the 9 and 2. He doesn't. Wow, he got 2 straight. What was he doing there? A lot of spin. I don't understand that. He could have got just a little angle and just drifted into the 6 and 4. Now he's straight, so he can't do it. See? If he had a little angle, I mean, why did he hit that with all that English? He could have just floated it in and come off, right?
Yeah.
So now he's got to draw out with probably right English, hit the rail, and spin out. See, there you go, a little English. There you go, beautiful. I think the 8, I'm not sure if it goes. That's the question.
We'll find out right now, because if he could hit the 8, that would really open the rest of the rack up for him.
Actually, I think it does go. Yeah, I see it now from here. Yeah. It's almost straight in, so he can make it actually hitting the 8. Yeah, he can make this for sure.
The 3 ball would be the ideal break ball for next rack here. He wouldn't have to generate anything else. It's just a matter of taking them off.
Nice shot. I think
I don't know.
He's got the 13 or the 11, the red stripe.
Yeah.
He's going to play the 4. I would have drawn that. I would have drawn it back, out somewhere, because you don't want to stick yourself under the rack. Now, he's got the 14, this and that. 11's got a big angle. At this stage, you want minor angles, not these. A big angle is good to break up 5, 6, 7, 8 balls. But again, he looks like it's not that big. Okay. And he's still, oh my goodness. See now he's got to take care of that. But that's doable. He's got to get good on the 2. So, yeah, he might leave the 3. Let's see what he does. There's a lot of ways to do this. So, play to 10. Sometimes, actually, you get confused. You go, should I play to 10? Should I play this? Should I play that? All right, I think he's drawn back. Okay, he's drawn out.
19.
And he's got to take care of that 2 and 4. That's his priority right now. I don't know. He could play to 14, slide over for the 6 and 7. You see how all that opens that up?
Yeah.
I kind of like leaving the 9 in the middle of the table in case she plays the 2 and gets funny.
Yeah.
So that's a good shot there. And he might even have the angle to bump the 3 a little more over.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, right. 3's good.
I think, here he's going to clean up the 6, 7, 12, and then he'll work towards the end where he could get himself in a bind. But like Mike said, if he leaves the 9 out there, he does have a recovery ball without having to damage the 3 ball, the break shot for the next rack.
I think he's going to draw this back and try and play to 2. He's got to get rid of that. That's what he's going to do. Watch.
Oh, that'd be great.
Well, if he gets on the 2, he can still pivot to the 9 if he doesn't get perfect on it to play the 4. Okay, bounce. I think that's perfect.
Oh, I think he can get the 2 and the 4 and come down to
Yeah,
7-12
right.
now. So,
And then he can dribble the 4. He's got the 9. He doesn't have to fire it in. Yeah, this is a great shot. See, he got in the perfect spot. There you go. There you go. Now he just follow down. That was a way bigger issue than these 2-3 balls down here.
100%. It's just that when they transfer, they try to stay on one end of the table rather than back and forth and back and forth. But he was going to have to deal with this, and this was, he got the perfect position to deal with these two comfortably.
Yeah. I always found you want to take care of the trouble as quickly as possible. Now, I like that shot, too. Just follow down, right? Oh, that's good. He gets on the rail. He's got a hair of an angle. So he can come out, see where he's pointing. He can come off the rail.
He knows he can make it from a host of places, but he wants to see what easily gets him on the 9 ball. What's the simplest way to get that cue ball?
Oh, he's good there. See,
Real
perfect. Good. Now 7. He can play the 9 anywhere, really. I mean, probably wants to play it in that side, but he wants to make sure he gets fairly straight because you don't want to be flying. If he gets an angle of some kind.
That's why he took care on that 7 ball position so he can just float it over here with topspin and not have to influence it much.
Oh, he's good. I can see the shot from here. Now, what's he doing there?
He's getting perfect.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that looked different. So he's okay. I mean, he can go. I think he's going to go up and down or just float it in. Yeah, that's good. Because, again, he wants to be a little straight. This is a similar break shot. What you want to try and do on this one, because the 3 is high. You see where the dot is? So he wants to, again, hit that first. Let's see what ball it is. The 6 ball, the green ball. So depending on the way he hits the 3, professional players can make the cue ball hit the 6 in a variation of different ways. A low, a stun, power, let up on it. All those things changes the angle of the cue ball off the 3 once he hits it. So he ideally wants to hit the 6 ball. Firm, you don't have to go nuts with this because when you hit one of the head balls, they usually open up pretty good. Let's see what happens here. And see how he went right into the 6?
Very controlled.
Yeah, they didn't open up as well as I thought.
But good.
Yeah, they're okay.
Got what he needs.
Yeah, I think. Does the 5-10 go by? This is when I played on diamonds, and I played in some of the tournaments, I kept getting a lot of balls open, but nothing would go. The 5 almost didn't go, the 10. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And when, okay, he can make the 10.
Well, he's down looking at it, so it is tight.
Yeah, half a pocket. So I would try and get out in the middle of the table immediately and try and either get on the 9, possibly the 6, or even possibly the 8. Now, when I was a 9 there, get out in the middle of the table and pick one of these balls to open them up again. Okay, or that. I mean, he's going to come out similar idea.
This was safer because he was going to have to bend the cue ball a little bit past that 13 ball, and he was risking bumping the 6. So, and you could have just played the 6 in the side, but this is still optimum. Now he's got an easy transfer to the center of the table. He may even choose to go
3 rails, possibly. And he wants to get an angle on the 9, I think, ideally, but not a big angle. Okay, hit it with reverse. See, now he could miss this. You see, I would have gone 3 rails and get that same, that angle, but not this angle, because this is missable. If he'd have gone around the table, he would have been much straighter on the 9 with an angle, because now, I mean...
Well, he's not going to play the 9.
Yeah, he's not even going to play.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm seeing one. And I didn't come back, see? He's picking the balls off. Does he have an angle there?
Looks like he has a hint.
Yeah, he should have got a big, The 3 rail shot, I think, was the shot off of the 13. He's going to power him. See, he jumped into the pile.
Ugh, 12 ball.
No, I think he's got the 12.
Oh, yeah, great. He did a lot with that shot, yeah.
That's a shot that happens in straight pull. I used to bridge high and arc down on the cue ball, and I used to sometimes jump right in the middle of the balls. And
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
No, sure. When you're too straight, then you don't have a choice.
So he is looking good. He's got a nice shot here. This he made. Yeah, that's why I like to shoot those. I mean, I don't like this baby cutting the ball. Plus, when you hit it, see, he's right in the middle of the table. I mean, you couldn't hardly dissect it any better. When you don't know what to do and there's some balls open, just go out in the middle of the table. You may fall this or that on a ball you really didn't think of. Because you are constantly changing your mind in straight pool. You play areas. So he floated here. He's got maybe the ball hanging the 2 or the 14, or possibly the 8, I'm saying. But he has options. You don't want to stick yourself with one shot and trying to get a perfect, and he actually is playing the 8. That would have been that's a good shot. Oh, the 11. Now watch. He'll play the 11 and bump the 7, the maroon ball, right out for a break shot. That was his goal there. Watch. And he'll have the 2 ball next. It's kind of a bunt. There, see? Perfect. No, well, he'll wind up playing the 14. In other words, the 7 doesn't clear the 14, but he definitely can make the 14. So the 7 is his break shot. He hit it a hair too hard. That's all right. I would take care of the 4. Ideally, play the 2, draw back, a little angle on the 1, and bump the 14. And then you play the 15. That's a good strategy there. See, right now, play the 1.
Yeah.
I'd go right into the 14 where a hair of left. Just smooth it in.
Gotcha.
Then he bumps the 4. Or he may go around the 7 and 14 with this if he gets straight on the 14. I don't know. There you go. See, it's perfect. He got straight on the 14. So I didn't see he could do that, but it was one or the other,
Yeah. So now it's 14, 15.
Or 4. I mean, you want to make sure. Again, on our monitors, it looks different. To me, it looks like he just stop right there and play to 15. Let's see.
And be straight enough you can offer a lot of control.
Yeah, you don't want big angles. So I like this shot. 15 draw back. You cut the 4 in like a spot shot and come 2 rails around the 7. Like you played a 15 draw back. See where he's pointing? But he could get straight on the 4 and draw it back. I mean, I just prefer the other way. All right. So, yeah, he's got the angle.
Good
See,
job.
watch. Now you hit a left English and you come 2 rails out. You got to focus on the speed here. That's what he's worried about. Perfect. Oh, I like this.
Gorgeous.
There.
Unfinished run of 40 balls.
Now here we said if they get the overhead again real quick, that's possible. So you see again this parallel line to this rail. So when the 7 is away from the rack, ideally the cue ball is more on this side. If the 7 is close to the rack, ideally this side. So that's just something people can think of. If you're playing straight pool, if you fall on the break shots correctly, you can run a lot of balls because it's definitely you got to get good break shots to continue. So here, this is what I like: high ball and firm. High.
It's sometimes when you go high, if you introduce a hint to right, that helps to take pace out of the cue ball when it hits that end rail.
Right.
And so you offers the opportunity to hit them harder without the cue ball going clear to the other end, where if you hit just straight high ball, sometimes it gets away.
See, look at that. Watch it. Look at that rack.
Good,
See what I'm saying? I mean, look.
Go.
I mean, that's his best. I mean, come on. This is now you're going hallelujah.
Yeah.
Because everything now, here's what I do. Forget looking. Something Crane also. He goes, just start making them. Just let's make 4 or 5 balls. Then like he's don't even look at it. He's got the 5, possibly a break shot. The 11, he could make a break shot. Let's make some. Get him out. I'd play the 4, the 5, get down underneath. Play the 1, 3, 9, get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Just make balls. You don't have to do anything. And you sometimes fall into something. So he could have got better on the 5, I think. But just, I don't know if he can float it in. I don't see what the angle is. What's that angle? No, he's going to slide over, I think.
He's
Just
going to roll
it.
down.
Yeah, bunt cake, okay. So 9, I draw back, play to 3, get on the 1. You can play the 1 and go into the 10, the blue stripe ball, and kind of spread them a little more if he wanted to. He got the 3 for protection. Yeah, I would have got up there a little more. Little more. See, the 10 is the key ball. If you got an angle on the 1, drift into the 10, you push them more out in the middle of the table, which is what I like, and you don't have a lot of congestion. Well, he's not doing that. So now I'm baffled. I don't know. Right?
I guess he's going to take the 12.
Yeah, well, I mean, now he has to be concerned with the 10 and 15. I can't believe he didn't get on the 1.
Yeah, I thought he would.
Yeah, I mean, that was so easy. Well, he's going to play the 2 next, I think. Or is he? Boy, he's running them differently. Oh, the combination, 10-14. Okay, so that, of course, he might tie up the 11 with this. Oh, there you go. So same idea. He saw something that, and he has hardly hit a ball. That was the only ball he actually hit as he's running them.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2, I think, is in the rack. The 11 is good. I kind of like the 8 as the pivot ball for the 11.
Oh, you're saying 11 for the break shot.
11 for the break shot, yeah.
Okay.
And leave the 8, and then all you got to do, if you get fairly straight, just draw it back this much, and you're good. So he can play the 2. I think the 10 goes. Well, I don't know what he's doing. All right. I guess he's going to get rid of the 8. When you're running them now, you don't want these big angles, like on the 6 back. You don't want any of that. Minor angles. I mean, again, there's a lot of things he could do. He could follow it, play the 10, I don't know. I mean, the 6 and 13 are laying. You want to kind of get those out of the way. The 15 doesn't go in that pocket, I just noticed.
So apparently it's going to be 10-6.
Well, the 6, you got to get rid of the 6. Yeah, it's like an awkward ball near the rail. You want to try and get rid of them. But again, he's not pressed to do anything crucial at this moment. See, now he's got 15. 15. Oh, that's 50. I'm clapping. Yeah, good run.
Yeah.
Good run. So he can play the 15, get rid of the 6 and 13, then pivot off the 1. At this point, it really doesn't matter what he does as long as he gets out in the middle of the table. So that's what I would do, is play the 6. He's got, draw back a little, 13. He's got more. These shots here, I'm going to tell you something. When you stun this 6 ball, you could fly all the way across above the 15 or the 11. See, I like it a little straighter. See how fast that comes off? If he'd have mishit that, he could have got stymied. But he's all right. Yeah, you got to float. You need a soft tip. I see that now on this, because you can hit a shot delicately and stop the ball. Where I have a hard tip, I have to hit the ball much harder to do it. Now he's going to follow this, I think, with inside English. No, that, good. So again, the pattern isn't like Moscone, but but he's okay. As long as he comes out, again, in the middle of the table. He doesn't want to go too far to the side rail where the cue ball is, because that then becomes a tough shot. So kind of straightish on the 11. That's
clean,
and that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Again, if you visualize that line parallel to the long rail, no, he's perfect. See, because you can't miss this to a degree. He can pound it in kind of low, firm, drift into the rack. I mean, he's on a good run. Now, realistically, you could follow this. If you follow it, you have to hit it with a tinge of left English, because you don't want to follow it normally with right. You come up on the rail, you're dead. You hit it with a little bit of left, right where his right hand is, off the rack, end rail, side rail, out in the middle of the table. Because if you hit this with right English and follow it, a lot of times the cue ball dies near the side pocket. Now, this I've never seen before. Oh, he's looking to see what ball he's hitting. You know, you want to hit it. I would hit this low, firm, and drag the cue ball back. You don't draw it way back. Very nice. See,
gorgeous.
that's perfect. That's
Didn't get
perfect.
much, though.
Well, maybe he didn't hit it hard enough, and he got a little unlucky there. Yeah, he got unlucky there. I'll tell you the truth. He might have had to hit this a little harder. I'm not sure.
I guess the 8-ball goes.
Oh, does it? Well, they got a shot. Yeah, the 8 goes.
Not an easy shot.
Yeah, but it's a shot. I mean, it's better than no shot. And here's the other thing. When you're on a 50-ball run, you're loose, you're looking, you're up at the table, your rhythm is good. Yeah. So he's a favorite to make this. He's worried about the cue ball.
I think now you can't worry too much about that. It's just get this ball down and be a shot maker. Even on the next ball, if you don't get just get through this ball.
Yeah, you got to make a high. He won't scratch. High ball, hit the 6. Cue ball might go up somewhere. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't make any difference, but he has to make it. It's not easy, but I'd say he's the favorite.
You see this angle here. It's a little bit of a back cut. He's got to hit a good ball. He did.
Nice
Look
shot.
at that.
See, great shot.
And he gets to take care of the 15 now, which is going to be
I think he might have been worried about the side pocket scratch. See how close he got to that? Maybe that's what he was looking at.
Especially when the cue ball was going uphill to begin with.
Yeah. So he's going to hit this with left English, come down. If he bumps the 3, which he did, that's even better. Because now, you see how he's over the ball? You can use the 3 as a break shot. If he can tickle that ball in, the whatever stripe ball, he's not going to do that.
10.
So you play the 9. I would come out for an angle. Of course, he may warp drive this right into the orange ball if he has some angle. See, it's fast rails. There's nothing wrong with hitting this hard. Now, see, this is what I like. Bunt, and then play the 3. If he does that, easy. Okay, now 3, a little inside English. And you go right into the 4-5. He's got the 9 as protection. I like that shot.
I think he went up too high if you're going to play that. No,
I think he's good. You want to cut the 3, a little inside English.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Well, he's not going to do that.
Oh.
But I would have liked that shot because it goes by the 9 with no problem. Okay, now he's going to play the 3. Same shot, but now he's gambling. You see what I mean? It's a gamble. I don't care how he hits it. He's gambling now.
So he wants to get between the 4 and 5.
I don't even know now. I think ideally just hit the 5. Forget the 4. Hit the 5 toward the 13, the orange stripe in that area. See what I mean? I like that. Because if you hit the 4, it's really not doing much. Of course, you didn't get a good result. Huh?
Yes, he didn't like it.
Well, he's got the 6 for protection.
Yeah.
I mean, if he'd have come up and hit the 4, he might have stuck behind the pile with that speed. I thought he'd hit that much harder. And now there's really not much. The 7 goes. Looking at our cameraman's birthday today. Wish him a happy
Mike,
birthday.
Yeah.
Nice shot. He's got a good. He got a little too far, I think. I think the 7 is the only ball that goes. Is that correct? Can you see that good? 7.
Yeah, it looks like it does here on the overhead.
But he got a little funny on the 14. And that's also tricky. Because the 7, there's a hole there between the balls.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm not sure. He'd have to get fairly good on the 7. This looks like a nice shot. Go. No spin. If he had a hair more English on that, it would have gone. But a lot of these, they don't load the ball up like we used to. Well, he's got to play the 7. He might have to draw into the 1 ball. Because if he plays the 7, it's a possibility of a scratch. I'm not sure. Well, let's see what he does. Because we can't see it as good. Yeah, he's hitting it low. Probably go in the top of the 1 or side of the 1. Very nice. Okay, now see what happens.
Give him something.
Yeah, he's maybe got the 1-ish.
He's made such a good run. He deserves a shot from that one.
What? The 10? Let's see. The 5 is in the way?
I think it's the 1 at the end of the day.
You see that Van Boning made like the 5 ball in this situation over a ball, cut it down the corner, never hit a rail. I mean, that's
So
a great
he's calling here, too. I think he's playing it all the way up. A little bigger margin of error.
Made it. Nice shot.
Yes.
Yeah, those become way tougher in straight pool than 9 ball. Because really in straight pool, it's hard to, you can't give your opponent a lot of opportunity.
Now he's kind of running out of balls that he has
Right.
for a safety valve, so he may play the 5, roll it up, play the 4, dislodge that, but the 13 doesn't really lend itself to an ideal insurance ball.
Yeah, I think I just play the 5 and play the 4 and touch the 10, play the 2 next. See what I mean? He can just play the 4. Forget a break shot at this point. You got 2 straight. Did he or not? Because he could draw back the 10. I kind of like the 13 as a break shot. Cut it in, go into the rack. Okay, good. I still like the 13.
No,
Well, now
the
he can play
10,
the 13,
the
2, 10.
He wants to, so he's trying to craft, if we can grab the overhead here, he's trying to craft a position that gets the cue ball here on the final ball so we can back cut this ball in there and go into the rack. I think the 10 ball's got to be the break shot.
Well,
Nope.
it's not.
Wrong again, Wilson.
Well, I don't know. I mean, to me, that looked
No,
good.
he's going to play the 13 and cut it into the rail
Yeah.
and try to get into the pack.
I like that. I hit it. Well, I'm going to show you how this goes. Very nice. Whoa. You hit it low. I mean, a middle ball, a tinge of inside hard. Cut it hard. A hair low, cut it hard, and go right into the pile. He probably hits like let's see what he's looking at here. See, really, the best spot to be is in between the cue ball and 13, that distance away.
Hey, yeah, when you're
where
close,
you can't miss
yes.
it. Well, he's not that far.
Well, I didn't say he was.
Yeah, he can go. I would go into the 5 ball here. 5, possibly 8.
Now,
You hit it with
oftentimes this will project the cue ball back down table, too.
Yeah, possibly. That's why. Yeah,
Depends upon how square you hit him.
But on this, if he hits it a little low, the cue ball's coming in now this way, not that way. A hair low, inside hard. Pretty hard. Very nice.
Smooth.
Perfect save. Beautiful.
He didn't overdo it.
Yeah,
Very
perfect.
good shot. Very good shot.
I like that break shot. You know, I really do. I played for that before when it laid good to just make the last 2 or 3 and get like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, the 1 ball, this is what I immediately would do, is play the 11 and try and get in between the 14-1 possibly, because the 1 ball is a great break shot. High ball, you just plow right through him. So I'll see what he does here. He's not doing that. All right. Or that angle. See, it's the other angle, too. I like to break them away from the end rail. So when they're out in space by the middle of the table, it's much harder to get safe than it is when you break them towards the bottom rail, like the opening break shot. So this is good. High ball going to the 410, I guess. I don't even know. I guess.
Can get into trouble here, too. It can stick.
Yeah, boy, he should have hit that a little more speed. Yeah.
Maybe he was going for the control on the 2.
Yeah, I guess. But
Okay. So
I think those, you got to hit a little more speed.
he did a little damage.
The 7, look at the combination.
I think the 7 goes.
Yeah. Well, he likes the 12 and 3 as the next break shot if he can break them out. You know what I mean? If he can get rid of this cluster.
Gotcha. Yeah. Looks like you can go 2 cushions to the center of the table and then play the 8 ball or the 7 next.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, you don't want to come up short, so you'd rather go a little long. You can still play the 5 as a recovery shot if you get a little long. Don't like your position.
This is, he's not drawing this, going up.
Yeah.
He may use the 3 to break him. See? No, he didn't. He's going to have to play the 8 now. But if he'd have got like the 3, he can go right into the 6-9. It opens that pocket there. It opens everything up.
Yeah.
Then maybe, look for another break shot.
Right.
But he got to, see, the angle is wrong. Well, he knows what he's doing. He's got through the racks.
Well, maybe the 9 does go. I think the 9 does go.
Does it?
Well, I think he's playing it.
Very nice. And see, he drew the cue ball out in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Just in case. Very smart.
What about the 12? He takes a 6-12 look. See what he's got going on over there.
He wants to get some time on the 4. He can just brush the green ball and the, I think, maroon stripe with the 10 next, if he can do that. But right now he can't do that. He can't get on a shot that he can lay on the 4. That would be the key ball, because he'd tickle the 6 and 7, has a shot, and possibly kick the 15 out for a break shot. But let's see what he does. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, he's in a little bit of an awkward spot. Little bit. All right. Now he's playing for the 8. Now he can follow down, see? So he wants to get on that 4 ball. And he took the break shot, but, I mean, you got to keep running them.
Yeah.
There's no sense in missing to save the break shot.
Right.
Because a lot of times you can almost break them, All right. Well, I didn't see that coming.
Unfinished run of 76.
Oh, I think the 6 combination goes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
You went and looked at that earlier.
Right. Okay. But if he'd have been over here, he could have bumped the 7 out, right? If the cue ball was...
Yeah.
See, then he could have slid up, broke it out. He doesn't make sure he doesn't tie up the 4. Woo. See, you know what I mean? If you're going bad, the 6, just go, and you're in trouble.
Now, if he has a hint of an angle, he can rub that 7 out for a break shot. Right here.
I think he's going for the 10. Oh, he's playing the 4. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we didn't see.
Gorgeous shot.
We didn't see any of that.
Yeah. Now we got the break shot back.
Yeah, but now he's got to make a little tricky shot. It doesn't. I think he's going to maybe go for the corner. This is like half and half.
Mm-hmm.
In straight pool, these become much tougher because you can't miss in straight pool. Give your opponent an easy opportunity. Nice shot. Wow. So now, he's got the 12 naturally is the toughest ball. So he may play. See, here's the problem. If he plays the 5, then 10, tries to come out. If he gets straight on the 12, he's dead. And if he gets 2, you see what I mean? So
I do.
The 12 at this point is not a great.
Right, transfer to the 12. I agree. To the 12, but sometimes you're going to have to take a little risk. I think he's just got to play the ball speed.
Yeah, for sure. But again, he can get more angle, then kind of come up table and over. He can't get straight is the thing, but it only needs a hair of an angle. I mean, the odds of him getting dead straight is remote. And he floated. Oh, he's perfect. Look at this. Whoa. Oh, my good. Now, he hits it firm. Yeah. No, he's good. He's got, you don't want a lot of angle, but it can't be straight. Hit it firm, come off. He's going to play for the back cut. Very nice. Oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Huh?
That's an unfinished run of what, 82?
Wow. And let's go to the overhead again, if we can do that. Again, you see, picture a line like this, parallel to this rail. When the 6 is away from the rack, ideally you want to be to the right of this line right here. And if the 6 was closer, you want to be this side of the line. So that's a good... Now, you may not get that, but that's what you're trying to do. Because, let's say you're playing and you went too far. I mean, but he knows if he gets here, again, the high ball, a hair left. Nice camera work for our birthday boy over there. So here's the thing is now you got to focus on not missing. I mean, he figures high ball, you're going to go into like the 14-5, a little bit of left English, smooth. You don't kill it, but just firm, hard, Very. Look at that. Oh, my God. No wonder why the guy ran 700. I mean, look where the 15 stopped. Is that, he can play the 14 and tip it.
Yeah.
I think somewhere down the road.
I'm going to need to deal with that 15 at some point, but it won't be now.
Yeah. Well, I think it might actually go. I don't know. But anyway, again, that's not his concern at this moment. If it is, I would get on the 14 as fast as possible. Because as you start making balls, I think
losing opportunities to get on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you want to take care of trouble as quickly as possible.
But also as safely as possible, so you don't want to risk something.
Right. Because if he plays the 14 now, that means the 15 must go. He's playing the 13. Yeah. Bumped. Oh, that's good. Okay. Now, 14 and go for the 10. I kind of like that. Cut the 14, tickle the 15, and go up for the 10. And just smooth. It lays good. He doesn't have to do. It's much easier unless he had to go up and down the table with position.
Well, you'd rather miss this by not hitting the 15 than
No, it's perfect.
trying to get too much to the 15. So.
And look, he's good on the 10. See, he didn't have to do anything. If he had to hit it up and down the table, something might have happened.
No, that was a super big shot there.
Yeah. So right away, he's thinking when the guy does that. So here we got, get out in the middle of the table somewhere or wherever. I mean, it doesn't matter. See, here, now, if he got out in the middle, he's got a shot on the 12, even though he wasn't playing for that. If he went further, he's got a shot on the 8, he's got a shot on the 7. Come out in the middle of the table, don't struggle. I think the 3 and 2 will slide this down a little. Yep, slider. And that's another shot. See how he hit it low, but didn't follow through, and it slows the pace of the cue ball down. And that's a common shot in straight pool, to just let the ball go an inch or 2 or 3 ahead. He may draw. Okay, right. So this looks really good. Even the 5 isn't bad if he gets on the rail as a break shot. Or he may bump it up. I don't think, play the, let's see, 2. He could play the 1, 2. He could play out in the middle for the ball up there. The 4 goes. I mean, there's all kind of stuff. He may bump the 4 here. There you go. Tried to, went right through him. See what he tried to do there is bump the 4 up.
Yeah.
So, well, again, it's his preference. The 9 could be a break shot. The 5 can be a break shot. But if you can make one of the break shots and get on the key ball to run the rest of them, that's what you do. That's what he's doing. He may even hit the 8 here or the 11. See, that's a good shot. See what he did there? Try to break it on, make another break shot, but now it's open. He's got a lot of things he could do here. 4, 1. He's still got the balls up table. 1. Yeah, I'd play the 1. Come out. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. There's a lot of things he could do. Well, I mean, he's got, you got so many. It's kind of drift out and see what shot looks better, the 1 or the 8. This, oh my goodness. Boy, wow, he's in a tough spot here. Because he's got a jack. I mean, the table is so fast, I can't believe. Careless. When you're on it, that's why I can't believe guys run these huge runs, because you get careless. Or you could miss a ball you're just not even paying attention to. No, he's all right. Oh, my God. I guess he wasn't off. Look at that.
No, he was all right. He was trying to do something with a cue ball.
Total carelessness. Total. He's on a big run. 92. Look at that. Could have broke 100. The sick part is Mika could run out from here. You know what I mean? I mean, you just saw he run. Now, I think Mika's taking a break. But when you're playing a lot of straight pool, obviously they're not playing. No, nobody is. But when you're playing a lot of straight pool with top champions, when you do that, you go, oh, my God, the guy's going to run out on me. He only needs 125. I mean, to a professional, that's very doable.
Mika's at the table now, open layout. Been quite a while since he got to shoot. Nine doesn't really play for a break shot, so it'd be 15, 9, and then try to get up along the long rail to play the 12 into the side pocket for a break shot. That'd be one way. The other way would be get out in the center and then 2 rails into the back of the pack, like we had earlier in the
I think
contest.
He's got too much. He wanted to play the 15 and draw back for the 12. He's got He's got not the angle to do that. It looks like his cue ball's going to his right.
Well, I think the 9's too low.
Oh, he's playing the 12.
Okay, well, then that's out.
I think the 9 is okay.
Okay.
But he doesn't want to get straight on this.
Apparently it is because he played for it.
Yeah. Now he's got to draw with severe left English. Hit the end rail and spin out, I think. Something like that. Yeah, he got... Oh, he didn't draw it. He had the English, but didn't see. Look, perfect, but he didn't draw the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't cue it low enough or something.
Well, we'll see. Oh,
He's
in the rack.
Oh, it's even better. I don't think he was trying to do that, but it worked out all right. So, yeah, he was trying to draw the ball back like this and up here somewhere, but obviously he didn't do that. But the cue ball's in the rack, so you have ball in hand behind the head string where the dot is. You can put it anywhere you want. And you're right. I forgot about that. Let's say the last ball was on the end rail.
Mm-hmm.
He can play yeah, right. And he can play back behind the pile.
It's the only time in pool, well, not behind the pile, behind the head string.
I mean, behind the head string, correct.
It's the only time in pool where you can shoot backwards. It's an interesting dynamic, but it has to be placed with the cue ball in the head spot.
He's going to hit this low and try and catch the 5 ball. Oh, he missed it. Oh, God.
Well, he didn't take any time.
I know, nothing. He just got up there. I'd
Just
still be
went off.
looking at it. Wow.
That got tough.
They got 2 hand flicks.
Yeah, I think we're going to be at the over on your.
Well, let's see what the pile looks like. I mean, this is when you're 18, you make this the 15. But at the age,
Well,
now
he's 31.
He can bunt the 15 and go right in between the 13 and the red ball and the orange stripe. Just bunt it, hit the 15 to the rail, not trying to make it. I think he's got a good safe there. Yeah, I don't think he's playing this. I guess, how could he play that? Yeah, you got to hit that with more authority anyway. He had an easy safe. I think Mika does the 8 go? Or 13 in the corner. He's still in a tricky spot. But if he had hit that easy, he wouldn't have had anything. Nice shot.
Nice. Yeah, feathered that in there. Wasn't easy. You could see that. He takes a deep breath. Yet another challenging shot.
15 ball.
All right.
Oh, beautiful now.
Yep.
Very controlled.
I think he can play the 3. I think he can play the 3, break. He may go into in between or he may try and hit like the 8 ball from here in side pocket. All right, good enough. When you're going into the pile, you want to try and hit pockets. So that was good.
Maybe.
Well, he may or may not have a shot. That's just the luck of the game.
But when those balls are apart like they were, a lot of players refrain from going into them there for this very reason.
He's got the 7.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah.
That helps tremendously.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to get. He didn't have a lot of options there. He had the 3. He could have broke him, and the 6 would have been like, a security shot. But what's he doing here?
4 ball?
Okay.
Oh, that helps a ton.
Yeah, perfect. The 11.
11's a nice break shot, possibly. A 2 would need a light bump to be a real good break shot, it looks like.
I think he's going to play the 9 and probably the 10, like slide it in. It looks like he's close to the 10 ball there. Let's see. He drew it back.
10 ball.
Might go into the 8 here. Very nice.
Good call, Mike.
Yeah. And see, now it's by the side pocket. His 6 was good. Now he can do, maybe his 6 has too much angle to get on the 5. So he may play the 8 and get a little shallower. All right, so he's playing that. He must be able to get above the 5. Okay. Barely.
Mm-hmm.
But that was, you don't want to play that and go under the 5 because then you're stymied. So I think the 2 goes, get that out of the way. He could play the 2, play the 5-2, 8-1-3. 5-2, 8-1-3. All right. Let's see what he does. Play the 2. Right, he gets on the 8. He can play the 1 and just almost stop right there, cut the 3 and go around the 11. I don't think, because he's got to get rid of the 3 sometime anyway.
Yeah.
So that, to me, I would draw to the side rail and out, just get straight on the 8. Let me see what he does here. He listened to me.
He did.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good one.
Now it doesn't matter whichever ball is comfortable to get on.
Yeah, but I still like the 1. If he just bunts it in.
Yeah, no, if you get on the 1, then the 3 leads 11. Really
perfect.
Nice.
It's perfect. Either way, I mean, again, it depends. It depends how the player feels. Okay, he's going for the 1. He's going for the 1.
Yeah, now
right?
just roll the head of ball's width or so, and then you got the ideal angle to just go 1 cushion back out to the proper position line.
Perfect. See, let's play a 3.
Good.
Little stun out to the side rail and out. Now he wants to make sure he's a minimum parallel to the rail, the long rail, or closer to the center, not back cut. Perfect. That's perfect. See where he is?
Yeah.
See, they know. That's right there. Perfect. They know where they want to land. He says, you can't, the straight up and down, if they're both balls are parallel to the side rail, that's like a decision. You could follow, you could draw. So players don't like that. It's either more straighter or the back cut, which I always liked. Little back cut. You just follow it, boom. This has to be hit with hard, low, but a stun type shot, not a draw. And the cue ball will normally go to the side rail.
Yeah.
Is normally what happens. So, hit it hard, kind of hard. But you don't want to draw it. Like Holman draws it all the way up, table, and down. Okay, that's just how he plays. I'm not crazy about that, but there, you see, perfect. Look, just stunned it out. Look, beautiful. They're open. They still got a clump there, but he doesn't have to worry about that immediately. Can he get the 1 out of there? Oh, the 14 goes. He's looking. They give the players a minute when you make the break shot because that's the most crucial. See, I like this play. Get the 1 out of there. Very nice. Oh, my God, he got lucky there. What was he doing there? Huh? I thought he hit it with a hair inside, and go for these bottom balls. Boy, he got awful lucky there. All right. 15. He just bumped the 3 out of the way. Very good. Now he's got to start looking now to break these balls up. So. I'm not sure if he can follow this hit the side rail and come out. The 5 may be in the way. I can't tell from here. Oh, no, he was all right.
I don't know.
Side.
I don't know what he's done here.
I don't know either.
2?
I guess, but he played a 2.
I think he has a 2 left for sure.
Well, he might be looking to play the 2, then the 3, and draw around the 9-13 to play in the same pocket as the 3. See, played a 3, and he wants to get preferably on the 9 to break him up. But he's running out of balls. He's kind of running out of he doesn't figure to get safe there if he follows the ball, but then he's going to throw them all towards the 5-14. playing opposite-handed. Oh, my God, he hit that horrible. Look what he did. Oh, he's got a severe angle now. He should have played that with the bridge.
He's a shot maker.
Yeah, well, all right. This is pretty thin. Nice shot.
Yeah.
You're right. And didn't even hit it hard.
Yeah, that was a productive shot.
Oh, very nice.
It wasn't. It was distasteful, and he knew it wasn't the right place. But sometimes you just have to buck up and make a shot.
Yeah, that was, yeah. But, you know. I mean, he had the idea. It just was a little bit more severe angle than he wanted.
I don't think the 8 ball's out of the rack. I think that's still on the edge of the.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
8.
think that's a break shot.
But I think he's going to play that in the side.
Yeah.
I think he's staying with the 14 and 5. Or maybe the 10, maybe. But if you get straight on a 14, and stay near the rail, you just fire that in 100 miles an hour. But the 10, to me, does look better. Does look better. So I would play, he could play the 6, go for the 5-14. The 4 is in the side. That pivots the 10 perfectly. See? So he probably clears these 2 out.
Mm-hmm.
Like draw back on the 14, little angle. Play the 5, slide to his right, and play the 4 on the side. Pretty sure that's what he's doing. Perfect. Now just slide over, kind of get straightish on the 4. Or even the angle going up table because you want to be able to reach it.
He got a little thin, so he may have to go all the way to the other rail.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But nice.
Nice. Yeah, he does. Let's see, he's right-handed. Yeah,
can he reach this? You know, a taller guy can. Let's see. Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, great. He came back from a little break there. Now what is that, unfinished run of 26?
26, but he could run out. He needs, he only needs, what's my math here, 73? What am I looking at here? He's got 57. I'm losing my mind. Oh, no, they're playing 150 points, right? I forgot. I thought it was 125. So he needs 103.
We have a fan question, Mike, for you.
Yeah.
Ask Mike who he thinks is the best all-around player of all time besides himself. Efren, or could it possibly be Lassiter or someone else?
I would have to put Nick Varner up in that category. I'd have to think about that, but immediately Nick he didn't spin the cue ball. See what goes up the rail? A lot of times you don't have a shot. So he should have hit that with a little bit of right English. Okay, anyway, Nick Varner, because Nick Varner has won huge championships in straight pool, 9-ball, 8-ball, and 1 pocket, similar to what I've done. Reyes is a phenomenal player, don't get me wrong. But as far as championships in the United States, he didn't win a ton of them. He finished second. He had some kind of thing, but Efren's a phenomenal player. I mean, people see him on TV. But as far as tournament wins, he really didn't win a lot of tournaments in the United States. He dominated Louisville, but did not win a ton of titles. Now, a guy like Strickland, let's say, he's like a one-game kind of player. I mean, I think the straight pool players have a big advantage. Unfortunately, straight pool is becoming a thing of the past. They're doing this,
right.
But in my years ago, the straight pool world championship was the only world championship.
Right.
So and then they started coming out with the 9-ball.
What a nice job there to develop a break shot.
Yeah, so I would put Nick Varner high in that category. Reyes would definitely be up in that category. I'm sure if Reyes played a lot of straight pool, he'd be running hundreds like nothing. You're right.
What about Lassiter or Crane?
Lassiter. Crane was a phenomenal straight pool player, but did not play any other game. So
he did play in the U.S. Open a time or two, though. I remember that. Yeah,
a couple times. I mean, Lassiter. He won straight pool tournaments. He won 9-ball for sure. I'm not sure about the 1 pocket.
Mosconi.
Of course, Mosconi's considered the greatest straight pool player ever lived, but he didn't play anything else. And a funny story, I got to tell you this.
One of the things, though, there wasn't an opportunity for Mosconi to play anything else because
Right.
everything, the Cadillac of pool, was
Exactly
straight
right.
pool. I mean, that's what he played. He grew
Yeah.
up. He was bred for that. Mizrak, the same way.
And in the 70s, late 70s, we switched to 9-ball because they wanted we played on My World of Sports, ABC. They wanted a game that was easy, people could understand, more action. That's how 9-ball became into play. Me, Mizrak, Rempe, Barner, Mike LeBron, Hopkins, we all put 9-ball in as that. That's how all this came about.
Right.
You know?
Oh. Got into him, but once
I lost
again,
my train of thought. Yeah.
Well, greatest players.
I know. I have a funny story about Willie Mosconi.
All right. All right.
So I was in. We were in Lake Tahoe. Okay. They had the. It was the Fats Mosconi played, right, and then me and Mizrak, Hopkins, Ray Martin, and a few other guys. You know, Fats and Mosconi were Mizrak were the showcase, and they also it was 8 players invitational, and we got paid real good money. So. So I'm walking around in the practice room, and Willie now comes up to me. He was funny. He goes, Mike, can you show me how to break in one pocket? Because he had to play Fats. They were going to play a game of one pocket. So I go, yeah, I show. He had no clue, right? So then he leaves. I'm thinking to myself, here's a guy like the greatest player ever lived.
Yeah.
He's coming up to me, Mike, can you show me a pointer on the? I got a kick out of that. He was funny, but he retired early. Well,
he had like a heart attack in the mid-'60s or something, and then he'd do exhibitions but didn't compete anymore.
And the other thing is, how about this one? I have old articles in magazines. Mosconi, Greenleaf married, who won a ton of world championships. Greenleaf was married to a princess or something of that nature.
She went by Princess Nataitai.
Yeah, and guess what? In those days, pool players were looked at as gods. Like in today's thing, bigger than Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods. They made money. They drove Duesenbergs. They dressed like with 3-piece suit. When he came into play, he had a valet that drove him to the arenas. I mean, it was like pre-war, post-war, that kind of thing.
No, it was back in the 30s. The
yeah.
Depression. He was making $2,000 a week on Broadway, doing a show where he had a mirror tipped over the top of a 5x10 so that the crowd could watch his trick shots.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And then something happened. I don't know. But anyway, let's go back to Mika here. I mean, Hopkins, you're thinking about great players. Hopkins, great straight pool player, and he played great one pocket. His 9-ball was iffy. He could win, but his break, he didn't have a great break. Now, Van Boning, let's put it this way. I mean, the way he's playing, his 9 and 10-ball game is impeccable. I don't think anybody in the world could beat him from what I've seen. Playing 10-ball, they can bust me. And I got guys put up more money he can dream of if somebody wants to play Van Boning and Gorse. They can line up, is all I can tell you. I mean, that's, to me, I saw him break. He broke so hard, and naturally runs out. He's thinking good. The guy's a phenomenal player. In straight pool, I was talking to him about one of the break shots. He didn't know what to do, but he can run 100 or 2 or 108, whatever it is.
Big shot here. Nice.
See, he had a little English. It killed it a little.
Yeah.
No, but again, straight pool, I'm going to tell you right now, he may, I've had runs and had runs on me where you're sitting in the chair and there's nothing you can do about it.
Come around 3 rails, get on the 5 here, maybe, or the 15. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, the 5's a good break shot. He can draw back. He got the 12, the purple stripe as security. You want to ease back, So he's got a nice. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, I was going to say he's playing a 12. Forget that. Very nice. See how he opened them now?
Yeah, and preserve
15.
the 15 just in case something went awry. That 15, nice.
But you see how the balls are starting to come closer to the racking area or under? That's what I don't like. I always look immediately behind the rack to push the balls out in the middle of the table. That's just the way I like to do it. See how they get clumped up. If your area is like the rack area, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
If you push them all up table, you got side pocket, up table, they're open. Yeah, Mosconi ran them. He got in the pile and picked them off like in the side, up the corner. I don't like that style. My nerves couldn't take it. Crane played 2 rails out in the middle of the table.
Uh-huh.
That's how I can play both games, but I prefer 2 rails out in the middle of the table. But you can see when you keep breaking them down, you see that you get these clumpy, which, a lot of congestion.
Yesterday, after we broadcast the Shane Van Boning match, Shane came to the booth to ask Mike about how he played and what he should have done in straight pool. So Shane is still a student of the sport, and he respects Mike.
Yeah,
one of the all-time greats, and wanted to hear his observation after Mike watched his match.
Yeah, I mean, the guy can run hundreds, but he did shoot a couple. The only thing I noticed, made a few little things. I mean, look, you can't say, okay, play this, play that. I don't have the exact, it's more area. But on the break shots, nice shot. On the break shots, again, I could put a pattern of, let's say, 20 break shots and put the cue ball exactly where you would want it, and you try and get there. But if the guy doesn't know where to get it, because remember, they had a break shot on the side rack. He drew it, and the cue ball scratched right in the same side pocket. And the guy looked at me because he had the wrong angle on that. That's all. And that's something simple to learn. All right, that was the slider. Boy, I'll tell you what, the table is fast. Everybody's hitting everything a little harder than they would like. This is, I don't know. Nice shot. Oh, he got lucky. Well, I don't know about lucky, but came out good. So, can he play the 8 and get an angle on the 1, bump the 2, and then play the 14? That could be asking a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to get perfect on the 1.
Or late in the end of the rack, a lot of times guys just hang on to the 1, if possible, for a break shot.
He might play, well, I don't know. He could play this rail first with a high right English, I mean. So if he'd hit the other angle, might have swung around everything and maybe played him here. I don't know.
I don't know if he can roll this soft enough to land on the 2 lightly, but that would be great.
Yeah, he's perfect. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was a killer shot there.
And that little bump, he might run out. Just on that bump, right? Keep his run going.
Needs to get by the 2 here. No problem.
Perfect.
Speed, good.
He's perfect. Little straighter than he would like, but he's all right. All right. Yeah, it's hard to say. Everybody plays so good today. A lot of competition. You think he's a little straight on this? Let me see the table.
He a little bit, yeah.
Little straight. But you want to be straighter than the back cut,
Mm-hmm. That's one thing about the guys that broke Mosconi's record. Mosconi was built for preservation and winning the game, and the guys that broke his record played much more severe break cut angles to shatter him open. So I don't know that it's entirely equal. And you say, oh, he's better broke Mosconi's record. Well, he was fighting for preservation, winning the game, and they were fighting to break the record. So it was 2 different approaches there on those break shots.
Oh, all right, he's okay. He's all right. Well, the way I see it, let's look at it logically. Okay, Mosconi's run held for
65 years.
Yeah, 60. Now you got Guy Hopkins, Dallas West, me, Mizrek, this Rempe, Varner. They all got runs 300-400 in that range. Okay, however, all of a sudden 2 different people run 600 and 700. So what does that tell you? It's not that they're doing. I mean, if people think they play better than Willie Mosconi in straight pool, I mean, if you go to heaven, they just line up to play Willie. But I think the faster cloth and all that has a big part of those runs. So that's all. Not that it wasn't a great feat. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even on any conditions running.
Right.
I mean, can you imagine Schmidt runs 625, beats the high run by 100?
626.
Yeah, and while he's in his glory, Shaw runs 714. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, it was 2 years later.
Yeah, unbelievable. But again, it's a great playing, but conditions definitely helped that. Because when you get this kind of racks all the time, I want to see a guy run 200.
Yeah,
You know?
Shaw ran 714, but then the BCA, when they sanctioned it, said that he made a foul, an object ball foul, and it's only 669 is the recognized record.
Oh, that's all? Oh.
That's all, yes.
Yeah.
40-some racks consecutively of straight pool.
I mean, on a nap cloth, that a lot of guys don't even know what that is, this is a normal break shot, even thin cut. Only once in a while do you get the aha moment like we saw where you hit them and they're just like, ooh, they're all open. That's very you even with a back cut break shot, you don't get a lot of that. Okay, so on a faster cloth, the balls open up better. Man, it's definitely a helper.
What's your high run?
My high run's 339.
If you played on a 5x10 with equal sized pockets, what would you think it'd be?
I don't know.
Well, I know you don't. I'm just saying speculate.
Maybe, I don't know. That's hard to. How can I speculate that?
All right.
I have no idea.
Well, you have opinions about everything. I just
maybe.
Postulate.
Okay, maybe 500. No, maybe
that's a little low where I thought you would go. But
I think I could get to two. I think I can get to 200. I think I can get to 200.
Yeah. Jimmy Karras, he's got over 300 on a 5x10. To me, that is just astounding.
Huge, yeah. Okay, Mika got a little, the rails. I don't know what he's going to do here. He's got 2 shots, 10 and 11.
Mosconi and Irving Crane both have like 280s on 5x10s. I mean,
Crane was But then again, don't forget, 9-ball was really invented in the late 70s when we did the shows on television.
Well, it certainly became very popular during that.
Well, we voted that in.
I recall. I was there, yeah.
I talked to Rune Arledge and Chet Forty, who ran ABC Wireless Sports. Now, you got to remember this. In those days, late 70s, there was only 3 channels on television, ABC, NBC, CBS, and at midnight you saw Fuzz. And everyone in the world, in the United States, watched Wide World of Sports on a Sunday. I mean, 90% of televisions. And then the Ed Sullivan Show followed. Remember in Wide World of Sports, what was their key when they showed it? What
the skier crashed.
The skier. The poor skier.
The agony of defeat.
The agony. They had the ski where you go way down, and then you float in the air like as far as you go.
Ski jumping.
Yeah, and the guy crashes. And they showed that for 40 years. Yeah, that was. But anyway, of course, in those days, you had to turn the television on there was no remote. Forget my father would say, Mike, change the channel. You go back for it. And the TV looked like a monitor today, and horribly fuzzy. Oh my God, I can't believe we saw that.
Well, we thought it was good. That was the best there was.
Now, see, Mika tried to get a lesser angle to go into the pile. I mean, into the, where the cue ball is now, to play ball in hand on 13.
I see. Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
Well, no, he's got too much angle. So, he's gone. He's gone.
Keep going.
Why didn't he go to the end? There he go. Irving Crane. End rail and out. You got way more room.
Yeah, it looks like he might have a hint the wrong angle here.
We cross-side bank it. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
We're over here chit-chatting. This is a run of 70 right now.
70.
Is on.
I said, remember, he missed that 8-ball. It could be costly. In the straight pool tournaments, everybody ran hundreds. All right, cross-side, come on. What's the difference?
Yeah, I think maybe even just call it safe. Put it in the rack him up, draw back to the center of the end rail. No, he's playing it.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, my God. Look at
what
this.
a hit. What a hit.
Wow.
Now he might have no, it looks pretty straight. I was thinking he might have an angle to tear into him.
He's got the one. He may have an angle to go into the balls, or he's got the 1 in the side.
Yeah.
And the 7 even goes by. Let's see what he's doing here. He may draw right into the 12. And there you go. I like that. I love that. I love that shot.
You really had to muscle up to make that.
Yeah. Now look, he's wide open again. Played a 7, bumped the 6 a little bit. He's got the 3. He's got get under him. Perfect. Bounce off the rail. Very nice.
Yeah. Things are looking a whole lot better now.
Wow. I mean, that was a great break shot.
It was. There's one thing. Mika plays fast, and he has firepower.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't spin that a little. You know what I mean? When you hit shot like that, you put a little English to get yourself, and give yourself a benefit of the doubt. He could have played the 10. I think the 10, then the 4 goes.
Maybe the 4 here, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, get right on here.
Yeah, I like this. Follow. You got the 2. You just bump everything. Oh, he's perfect. A little, see, because you don't want to start congesting, everything over there. But at this point when you open them, it's tickling the balls. You're not powering. Well, he's got a lot of options. 2-8. I mean, he can play if that lays like that. Oh my God!
No, I couldn't even believe it.
He took his eye off the ball.
He didn't pause. There was everything kind of just took it for granted. That was bizarre.
Oh my God! He missed that by a foot.
That was
What
just bizarre.
the heck was going on there? I don't believe that. After what he did this rack.
Just a little letdown there or something.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
He's got the 14. He's okay.
Well, over 40 balls, yeah. I don't believe that. He must have lapsed. That's why these guys run all these balls. I mean, you're not going to get careless or lapse or make a bad break.
Right.
Boy, that could be costly. I mean, he's got 105 to 100 pretty much.
Well, I mean, just think there was no stopping him. It looked
No.
like, he did the work of the rack, and now it's just back him off.
And he looked like he was going to run out.
Well, that's proof you can never, no matter how good you get, you can't take any of these shots for granted. That was the easiest ball he played in the whole run.
I know. I will have to ask him after the match what happened.
Oh, I'll bet he'd be delighted to explain that to you.
Oh, yeah. Especially if he loses.
You ask him after I leave the booth.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
What were you thinking?
The hell was that?
Yeah.
That's Johnny Miller. When a guy on the last day hit a bad shot, Johnny Miller, what the heck was that? He goes. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, normally what stops pros, if they're playing a lot of straight pool now, because they're not, you think every tournament was straight pool. That's what everybody played. Normally, it would be you scratched somehow, you had a real tough long shot that you missed, or you got safe. It wasn't like the guy misses. I mean, the weaker players may miss something, but that usually does not happen in straight pool.
I used to talk to Schmidt quite a bit when he was trying to break the record, and anytime he got a big run, it almost never ended on a missed shot. It was always a misfortune. He got tangled up from the break shot. He got kissed in the side on the break shot.
I know. That's what I'm saying. One time I was playing Rempe. I'll tell this story. Played Rempe in my hometown. So everybody was there. Mizrek, Hopkins, Varner, Dallas West, Lascotti, you name it, okay? So it was in the summertime, and they decided to have a tournament in my home pool room, right? So I'm playing, it gets down to me and Jim Rempe, big crowd. In the back room, it could hold maybe, 150 people. They had 3 tables. So I'm playing Jim Rempe. Nice shot. Hold it. Too hard.
He's tapping on the table.
Well,
please stop.
He can bounce down and just catch the last 2 balls and play something behind the rack if he plays it like that. So anyway, I played Jim Rempe in the finals. Okay, 200 points. It was 150 up until that match. Here's instant replay. Watch. What's it? I don't know. He was trying to get position on the 8, but didn't look at the 2. So I play Rempe. I've got him 196 to 200, right? 196 to 15. Here's another replay. Look at this shot. Unbelievable.
That was.
Came off the pile perfect. Wow. All right. He's got some angle. He could pop down. He's not doing. He's going to hit it hard low. Very nice. And that they open up pretty good there for that break shot.
Yeah.
So I got Rempe ready. 195 to 15, and I'm shooting a hand position perfect break shot on my side of the table. Okay, I break them all over the table. I need 4. The cue ball rests on the rail near where that cue ball is right now. I don't have a shot. They're all over the table. I don't have a shot. Okay, so I'm looking. I'm not giving nothing up. I don't care if I needed 1.
Yeah.
He needs 200 because everybody's running hundreds, right? So I tried a billiard shot, hit a ball, and billiard into another ball because there's nothing I could do. I missed it. He ran 75 and 110 and out. And what happened was, after that run, everybody left. It was like 10 o'clock at night, assuming I was going to win. And when everybody left, when I was running them, the table was soaking wet. Pick. All of a sudden, they dried. They cleaned the balls. Everything got dry. He hit one break shot. They opened up like butter. I knew I was in trouble. Of course, I dogged the 11. I had the 11 up the rail. We were playing safe. He ran 75. Safe. I had a shot that I cut up the corner. Hit it a little slower. It grabbed, hung deep. He ran 110 and out.
Well, to me,
thank you very much.
Everybody in this group can run balls, but who can do it after you get some heat put on you here? Where the other guy's not missing the ball. That's the difference.
It's hard to believe. I played the next year Varner in the same tournament. This time I played Varner in the finals. I have him buried. He has no chance. Something strange happens. I go in the bathroom, and I'm steaming. Okay, I think I hit my head so hard I put a bruise. I go, this ain't happening again. Sure enough, Nick ran about an 80, possibly, and then made a mistake, and then I, won the game. Okay.
Okay.
I go, okay, here we go. But he's, I made a mistake. 14, 28, 42,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to sit there. Well, look at Mika. He got up and produced a heck of a run after sitting there for so long.
Yeah.
And what you can't do is you can't get negative or down on yourself. 'Cause you just got to hope for another opportunity. You can't say, well.
Which may not come. I mean.
No, it may not come, but you have to be mentally geared up. You can't be beating yourself up over missing a open ball like he did.
Yeah, but that was still very strange to miss a shot like that. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he was flying around the table.
We've had missed balls on this table this week. Not that many, but that was the most peculiar one of the whole week.
Yeah. All right. I mean, he has right now 128. 128. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 128. It's 133. Next rack's 14. 147. So he's. I mean, the way the ball's laid, he's got break shots. They're open. I mean, I would say if he doesn't run out, I'd feel like the luckiest guy on the planet.
Right.
Because if I was playing like Margot, any guys like that, I'd say game over. Except for the one factor that no one factors in. You know what that is?
You've told us.
The feint factor. Oh,
FF.
Yeah. Oh, it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it happens. He'll play this, I think.
I don't think the defending champion succumbs to the feint factor.
Well, I know, but you never know.
No, that's true. He may miss, but I don't think it would be because he's intimidated.
So he wants to get out, I guess, in the middle of the table. If he's playing for the 9 or 10, I'm not sure. Oh, he's drawing this. Isn't he following this around? Yeah, okay, yeah. Watch it, fast. Boy, this table's fast. Oh, God. Hit that last rail.
So I guess he's playing for the 14 as the break shot, or the 9 ball.
No,
the 14 will be the key shot.
Well, he can play the 10, either 14-13 or 10-13-14.
13, 13, 14. Either way.
Either way.
I see what you're saying.
either way, I think the 13, just like Mika had that shot where he cut the 13, went around the 9.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that leads into the big part of the
yeah.
position zone.
So it looks like he may bunt the 14.
Right.
I think he's got a little more angle than he would like. He's got too much angle. He's shaking his head. And the 13 now is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Maybe these guys are just tired. They've been playing for.
Yeah.
They both played the 9 ball. They both played in the. See where he's going?
Now he's going to play the 2-cushion rod. He was planning to go in the other direction with it, but now he's going to come backwards with it to the center of the table.
Yeah, that's just. He could have rolled down for the 13. Or he could have drawn it a hair for this. I mean, this is a pretty big angle here. Made it. Nice shot. Okay. Well, now he's got to do some kind of trick. Well, you can get this high with a tinge of right English. A tinge. And come straight up just past the 9.
Mm-hmm. That'd be left English,
Yeah,
however.
as opposed to left.
Oh,
No, right English. High, a hair right. Hair, I think. Not left. See, he had a tinge.
Okay, okay,
Well, because
perfect.
it's too hard to come around. You'd have to land. When you hit one rail on that shot, you have the angle, as long as you don't hit the 9. So, again, he's got a good break shot. He's in the right position. So the score is 130. No,
118.
118.
That's
118 to
accurate.
22.
No, 118 to 105. That's his current run.
Okay. Oh, I thought, okay. So 118, 132, 46. I still think he would run out. Mika. If he misses, Mika figures to, Mika needs 45. He needs 32. And he's shooting. So if he does make a mistake, if Mika doesn't win the game from that position, then it's his fault if he only needs 2 or 3 racks. All right, same shot, power blasts, draw hair. Very nice. That's what happens. That ball goes to the side rail and over.
10 ball, thank goodness.
And I think he's got the 10 ball.
I don't know if he's got anything else.
He's got something there.
Old Tinsky. Looks like the 5 is maybe something.
Now, see, I would
later on.
play the 10 and try and get on this under the rack and blast them upward. No, that's a little, I wouldn't do that. No, my God.
He's not doing that, is he?
I don't
Playing
know.
the 12th? No, don't be silly. That's how you could lose this game.
Plus, all these balls
Yeah.
near the rail are all break shots, and they'll lay open.
He wants to do it bad. I can see it.
I think he should play the 10 and use the 8 or the other ball to break them out.
Anything but the 12, 13.
Or the 11. You got a nice
12, 11.
pocket. Go right into the 6. Yeah, I like this play much better. So now play the whatever that. I'd get on the 8 and just go right into him.
Just get rid
Or
of that.
the 11. I mean,
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
Well, I mean, you can tidy up over here the 15, the 14. But get rid of the 13 now so we don't have to go back down there.
Yeah, he could play for the 15, bump the 1 out of the way, and use.
Yeah.
See, I kind of like that.
That
too.
kind of develops 2 shots there.
Well, I like this. You got to hit the 4. I would hit the. You can't hit under the 4. You want to hit the 4 flush.
No, he's going 15-1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bump that 1 out.
Bump
Then
the 1
everything. Now you got insurance balls.
Yeah, I said that. Okay,
I
now
know you did.
Now you can play the 14 and have his insurance with the 1.
Let me give you
that
credit.
it?
Mike said that first.
Thank you. The angles are too tricky.
Mm-hmm.
So this I like. You follow if he's not hitting the 8, play the 14. Now go into the 7-ish,
Yes.
and he's got the 1 out there.
And your point is, when they're split apart like that, don't blast. Just
Yeah.
chip across the 7. You're all good. You got the 1 no matter what.
See how nice? Look, they're all. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
had the 1. Now look at
that's
the
all.
1 ball.
Yes.
You see, now he did that. He ran that.
Right.
I mean, so think about this. Every rack, the good straight pool players see that key ball. Now he did. He played 50. Of course he's listening to me. He paid me $100. Okay, go back now. Play the 3. Why can't that happen?
Yeah.
Think if he's playing straight pool. Watch, Shane Van Boning. I tell him, okay, now play the 11. Follow. and they go, Mike, boy, you called this really good,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah, you call a good game.
Yeah. We think, well, I'm ready. Well, okay, no, pool background. He hit that right. See how nice he hit that 12 ball, kind of tickle him. Okay, watch. I used to in Baker's Billiards in Tampa. It was a huge tournament. Everybody went there. All the players.
Oh yeah.
In the wintertime, so everybody knew I played backgammon. Right? I had long hair then. It's hard to believe, but trust me, I had hair at one point. So Billy and Cardona is what they call a 3-1 from a world champion. That means if they spot him that move first, nobody in the world has to beat him, right? And backgammon 40 years ago was a huge game. It was everywhere. Every bar, every tournaments, all that, right? So, and I was a half-assed backgammon player, right? So Billy, now this is, again, let's see, late 70s, 76, 78, somewhere in there. Billy devises I put something in my ear. Okay, now in those days, today you can get that at Walmart, that kind of setup. And he was telling me the guy was spotting me a big spot. I played this guy, he's like a champion kind of, right? He gave me double ones, which is unheard of. He has to play a back game, right? So anyway, you know anything about backgammon?
No.
Okay, well.
I know you roll dice in a cup. I never liked
Right.
it because of that.
But Eric Peterson flies over the world to gamble at backgammon. But anyway, Billy put the thing in my ear, and I did every move, And needless to say, it wasn't automatic, but I beat the guy eventually. He goes, boy, you improved. All right, so what do you got here? He's got the 8. He might be looking to leave the 1, the 7.
Well, I guess it could
Follow
be
up
7-2-1.
Miss. Oh, boy, I keep thinking they miss. You see, again, I've talked about that with the square pockets. When you hit the ball with that speed, they just go right in. And the players know that. All right, here we go. Very nice. Actually, I would have stopped to go to the rail and out.
Well, he wants to just trickle ahead, be perfect. There it is.
Very nice. No, his angle is, I would have seen him rather a little bit more in. Would have been better.
He's on a run of 36. He's at 132 total.
146.
Yeah, next stop, if he runs 14, he'd be 146, and he'd be lacking 4 balls.
And this is single elimination, so as they lose, they're out. So Mika is going to, if he happens to lose this game, which this has been a pretty good game. He ran 92. Mika had a good run, all that. Now he's, this is like normal straight pool.
92, and Mika followed it up with a 76, and then missed a ball that we just still can't believe.
I can't believe it. I really don't. The game might have been over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is, if he'd had the cue ball off the rail with that nice angle and just cut it in hard, pretty hard, because at this point he's like on the 50-yard line.
Oh, he's golden.
I
think he's coming out of here.
Yeah, he's just going to smash him. He got lucky. Okay, he didn't have to. That's Holman, the way he hits. But very good. I would have never done. I just don't do that.
But now look how they.
I know.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're all open. I mean, he's supposed to run this rack. I mean, no matter how he does it. Start making balls. You don't have to do anything.
Never did see Mosconi go to the back rail on a break shot, but a lot of guys use it to great effect, and you can see here. Now he figures to get these 14 for sure.
Well, he's probably going to play the 11. See the 15. He wants to get the 9 and 13 out of the way. They blocked the 3, and it's just lowered. So I think that's what it'll do. 11. Might kind of bunt cake it. See, well, why did he? I don't know.
I got. Now he's got to fight to get up off the end rail.
I know. He could have followed that around the 2 and had the 15 or 2. You can't play. That's what Rempe used to do, and once in a while he got. If he'd have been over the 2, this might have been a situation. Rempe played ball for ball. That's what he did. Instead of areas, you drift into an area. Now I can play ... Drift it. Good straight pool players play that way. And every once in a while, Jimmy got stuck where he had to make a trick shot to get out. He's looking at 2.
You don't like to go into the balls kind of naked, but he might go between the 6 and 7 right here to withdraw. No chances.
I think he's still playing for that 13 and 9. No, or
maybe the 6 is going by here. That one.
I don't know.
13-9, but then you got to rub the 9 to make sure you get on the 9. That's not easy. Now he's looking back to the.
If he comes down for the 12 and for the 1, the 4. Okay. Oh, no, he's got the 14. Okay. Yeah, we can't really see 100% what he's doing. So, and again, everybody does it a little different. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong.
Good look at the overhead here. Oh, he's got
6.
The 6 with the 1.
Go. Look,
yeah.
he did. This is like how Mosconi would do.
Yeah.
That's what
Stay right in that middle and just pick.
Pick him off.
6-7 looks like a nice path. No, he's gonna play the 1.
Why wouldn't he play the 6 there?
I don't know.
Huh? That looked.
Well,
I mean, yeah, I because he had the 6. All 3 of them go in there.
Now he's got to lightly graze into the 9. So that's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
You might go medium speed and get up on top of the 3. That way you got the 6.
Hit the 3. Hit the 3.
Just come up here like this.
We saw that shot the other day.
I think he should have played that 6 earlier, though.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because he's got a little angle. He may not even play the 6. Going for the 9? Or draw back for the 6?
Oh, that played nice.
Oh, now he's good on the 6. Okay. He's got the other angle. Now, here what happens is if he can play the 6, then the 5-7 or 7-5, I would just leave the 9, because you don't want to play the 6, the 9, then go back up for those. See what he's doing? He could play the 7-9-5. 7-9 the same pocket, and the 5 in that pocket. I think that's probably what he's going to do. Yeah. Again, look, if he was right there, he could hit the 9 and go 2 rails out. I mean, there's really no, you know what I mean? Because now he's got to play the 9, go back up for the 5. If he doesn't hit the right speed, he's in trouble. You got to hit this one inside English, a little bit to the right. He'd probably play at 1 rail, but a little right English. The other one, it's okay, but he got too high on it. See, dead.
Maybe. I think he maybe has the hint of the angle that he can just
the other
top
way.
Spin.
Yeah, high, a hair of
maybe a hair right.
Hair of left.
Oh, inside 2 cushions. You're saying. I was saying 1 cushion.
Yeah, right there.
Okay,
Look,
there.
Hit it.
Giddy on up.
He didn't hit
Giddy
it.
on
Hit
up.
it.
Playing for 4.
Yeah, and look at the angle. Now, I like this, but a little too much angle. You know what I mean? Well, I'm just saying he hit it a hair.
Yeah.
I mean, this is missable. If we have the overhead real quick. If he just got right there, then nothing could go wrong. But where he is, it's a pretty good cut. But see, these, you just hit a high ball, and they usually open up like incredible. Cue ball. The cue ball doesn't go anywhere, huh?
Yeah. I'm agreeing. I don't get much to say, but I was just wanting to agree. People know I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Are you? You're here?
Yeah.
Okay, Mark's here. All right, Mark, what are we doing here?
We're going to go a little high ball here.
High ball, all right.
Mario, yeah.
Well, he's just got to, good speed, not crush it, but you got to make it.
Nice and smooth. He does have a good cueing action. I really love that part of it.
Very nice. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over now.
He didn't jump on that one.
Yeah, he didn't.
Smooth through that one.
Now, me, I like, 10-6 kind of thing.
Kind of stay out in the middle.
This is where I get a little nervous. No,
yeah.
What's he doing here?
He's going to back it up or follow. Oh, he's going down for the 8.
Okay, 8. That's okay. Slide up. See, I would just slide up somewhere.
Yeah.
Mr. 13, just slide up.
As long as you slide up, you can't get in trouble.
Oh, he went. Okay, that's okay, too. It doesn't matter. Mika
I don't know. Oh.
How do you like that? So he ran how many? He ran 54 and out. right?
Yep.
Boy, I bet you asked Mika what happened.
Yeah, toss it to me.
And I bet that was a big money match, too, because you go from 8 to 4.
Yeah.
So that had to have been
No
pretty
doubt.
penny.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. That is our time for this time. Until next time, so long.